Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, 2Min Maths. Today we'll be discussing how logarithms work. So you probably know that 2 to the power of 2 equals 4 and 2 to the power of 3 equals 8. But what value of x does 2 to the power of x equals 6 mean? Well, mathematicians define this x value using a logarithm and write x equals log base 2 of 6. But what are logarithms and what are they in relation to exponential functions? Exponential functions are written in the form of b to the power of x equals y. And so a way to say b to the power of x equals y would be b to the power of x equals y. So now we keep that in mind, let's think about what a logarithm is. So something to note about logarithms is just another way of writing exponential functions. So we'll say log base b of y equals f if b to the power of x equals y. And if and only if basically means that it's also reversible. So if b to the power of x equals y, then log base b of y will also equal x. And the expression log base b of y is read as log base b of y. So now what does this mean? As I mentioned, these two forms are equivalent. The first is in logarithmic form and the second is in exponential form. So now that we know that log equations are just a different way of writing exponential equations, let's rewrite a log into an exponential form. So let's say we have log base 4 of 16 equals 2. Now we know this is a log because it follows this form, and we can actually label all the variables with the corresponding numbers attached to them. So 4 equals b, 16 equals y, and 2 equals x. So reminding ourselves about the basic form of an exponential function, which is b to the power of x equals y, we can again use the labels that we found for the log equation and then rearrange those to meet the exponential function labels. So b would equal 4, that would be the base, the exponent would be 2, we'd do 4 to the power of 2, and that would equal 16, which is y. So some mindsets to kind of keep in mind of is when you're working with exponential functions, you kind of think of b to the power of x is what? So you're solving for y. But log equations are a little different. You're solving for x instead. So you would ask yourself, what power of b gives me y? So here are some pro tips to remember when you're working with logarithmic and exponential functions. So when you're working with log equations, kind of think about them in an exponential equation form way. So the result, like the answer, is the actual exponent, and the base is the small number. So keep that in mind when you're working with log and exponential functions. Here's what I mean. So let's say we want to rewrite log base 4 of 16 equals 2 into exponential form. So the small number would actually be the base for the exponential function. The answer for the log would equal the exponent, and then the log base 4 of 16, so that big number, would equal the result. I hope this video made sense. Please comment down below any other math videos you want me to do. Thank you.